Good evening, everyone. Good evening. Jai Hind. Welcome to this session, story writing session. Good evening. Jai Hind, everyone. So, did you practice writing a story? Yes, good evening, Niyanta, Pratibha, and Geeta, Yash, Naveen, everyone, good evening and Jai Hind. Everyone, good evening, Jai Hind. जल्दी जल्दी आ जाओ, फटाफट आ जाओ and let's start. थोड़ी सी बची हुई है पार्ट हमारा स्टोरी का, खत्म करते हैं आज स्टोरी राइटिंग. Yes, and someone was asking me about marathon. मैराथन कल रखेंगे, ठीक है. मैराथन इज टुमारो. Can you hear me? Am I audible? And the board is also clear? Yes, Pratibha, good evening. फटाफट आ जाओ. The darkness of Vani's life. You can say darkness of Vani's life, but after that darkness, light came in her life, no? So you could use that word light also in your topic. Okay, Geetesh, today is your birthday. So many happy returns of the day. I'm good, Angel. I'm good. Perfectly fine. How are you? Thank you. Niyanta, tomorrow I'll take the topic phrasal verbs from 2014 till 2021. Which all phrasal verbs came in the exam? I'm going to take that. Along with that, I'll be doing idioms which came from 2014 to 2021. Okay? Time I'll keep 2 o'clock is Nitin sir's marathon, so 11 to 12. I'll give a break in between of 1 hour and I'll keep the time 11 o'clock. 11 to 1 I'll take, and then 2 o'clock Nitin sir will take, because last Sunday when I took that marathon, not I, Nitin sir and I took the marathon of 5 hours. I felt that you people were tired. Yes. So this time I'll take for 1 hour. After that you will get a break of 1 hour and then Nitin sir will take. ठीक है? This is okay? Yes, Gitesh, happy birthday to you. Voice in 1 year. So the problem is there with your what is that called? Chord. The problem is not with the video. The problem is there with your chord which you are using. Chalo, should we start the session? Yes, darkness to light. This is what I told you, darkness to light. That is a perfect title, because darkness was there in the beginning, and by the time the story came to an end, light was there, and she gave light, isn't it? She brightened the life of other people. So darkness to light, that is the perfect title. Chalo. You took over Nitin. Yes, that is my, you can say it was my दादागिरी. और नितिन सर बेचारे भोले भाले, ठीक है मैम ले लो, कोई बात नहीं, ले लो. So this time this will not do, ठीक है. I'll take for 2 hours पूरा, and then Nitin sir will take for 2 hours, ठीक है. I'll not take his time. But then he finished before time. उनको जो टाइम मिला हुआ था, he didn't use that time also. मुझे पहले पता होता मैं उनका वो टाइम भी ले लेती. चलो let's start. पिक्चर स्टोरी राइटिंग में ना हम उसको करेंगे. Will do, have some patience. ठीक है. अच्छा, आप मुझे फटाफट बता दो कि आज का जो ये बैलेंस है ना, आज मेरे तुम लोग 100 लाइक्स करोगे कि नहीं करोगे? कभी तो दीप्ति मैम को खुश कर दिया करो कि हाँ मैम आज तो 100 लाइक्स आपको पहचान के मानेंगे। अभी तो क्लास की शुरुआत है ना, सो प्लीज डू सम एफर्ट और आज ये लाइक वाला जो है ना 100 तक ले चले जाओ, मान जाऊंगी तुम लोगों को। ठीक है, चलो लेट्स स्टार्ट द सेशन। ये होगी थोड़ी हंसी मजाक की बातें एंड लेट्स स्टार्ट। Yes, so this is the picture which you can see on the board, and nothing new in this picture. Some people are there and they are planting a sapling, small plant. They are and this may be orchard, you may say, a garden of fruit, you can say, and other people are also there, and one girl is there, boy is there, some men are there. And this all what you see in this picture. So what strikes you? What all points come in your mind? See, you have to make a cock and bull story. Did we do this part? हमने ये वाला नहीं किया था ना, एक हमारा रह गया था. Starting is given and you have to complete the story. So we are going to do 2 stories. One is that picture. By the time we do this, you keep on thinking about that picture, that what story can we make in that. ठीक है? ठीक है, अच्छा अब लेट्स स्टार्ट. डिड वी डू दिस येस्टरडे? हमने किया था ये कल? हमने नहीं किया था. यस, वी डिड टिल हेयर ओनली. वानी वाली स्टोरी थी, वी डिड टिल हेयर एंड देन आई गेव यू दिस स्टोरी इन द होमवर्क. I gave you this starting and I told you to complete the story, and completion wala part I am doing here. Whichever story you have written, if possible, do add that in the comment box so that I can read your story. Yes, good evening. Oh my God, स्नेही, good evening बच्चे, good evening. इतने प्यारे प्यारे तुमने हार्ट्स भेज दिए, दिल खुश हो गया. ओके, स्वास्तिक गुप्ता, यू आर प्रेजेंट मैंने लगा दी तुम्हारी. आर्टिकल राइटिंग भी करेंगे बेटा, एक एक टॉपिक को लेके कर रहे हैं ना हम डिटेल में. सो एग्जाम तक सारे जो भी राइटिंग सेक्शन के टॉपिक्स है हम कवर कर लेंगे उनको. ठीक है, चलो लेट्स स्टार्ट नाउ. yes, we are starting now. Time to study. Okay, ठीक, चले. Okay, fine. Now I'm starting. Now please concentrate. This is the starting which is given. Okay, Sonali walked slowly along the road with a blank mind and an empty stomach. So she had butterflies in her stomach. She had lost her parents in an accident and had no one. ठीक है. Yes, good evening everyone. बस now I've started. अब बस ध्यान दो यहाँ पे. ठीक है. So this is the starting. When the starting is given, then you have to start from the starting itself. You cannot add any point, you cannot add any single sentence also before the starting which is given. So Sonali walked slowly along the road with a blank and an empty stomach, with a blank mind. And an empty stomach. She had lost her parents in an accident and had no one to take care of her. Yes, who is the protagonist? Sonali is what? Sonali is the main character. Sonali is the main character. So Sonali is the protagonist. ठीक है, अब आप सोनाली को मुसीबत में डालोगे. Okay, everything whatever will happen in the story, that has to happen with the protagonist. And who is the protagonist? The main character is Sonali. Okay, so Sonali walked slowly along the road with a blank mind and an empty stomach. She had lost her parents in an accident and had no one to take care of her. Startled, देखो startled word आ गया, startled by the blaring horn. Blaring मतलब एकदम कान को हिला देने वाला, बहुत तेज, loud. Blaring मतलब होता है loud. Horn of a car. She stopped to find her science teacher, Mrs. Disa, behind the wheel. Yes, YouTuber, I'll upload this story. I'll upload the PDF of this story on the Telegram channel. No need to worry. Okay, one girl is asking me, वानी वाली story का screenshot लेने दो. I'll upload this today itself in the Telegram channel. So no need to take the screenshot. Understood? Just concentrate on what the story is all about and how the events are following one after the other. ठीक है, तो उसको क्या दिखा? साइंस टीचर. सोनाली greeted her. Yes, you have to count the starting words also, okay? Sonali greeted her and stepped back for the car to move on. Mrs. Disa knew about Sonali's tragedy. ठीक है, Mrs. Disa was the teacher who was driving the car. She knew about Sonali's tragedy. She came forward and said, "My dear, I'm really oh, so many mistakes are there today. I'm really sorry to see you like this. Come, we shall go home." This is the dialogue, so it is coming in inverted commas. But ma'am, I don't have any home or family. Mrs. Disa hugged Sonali. I know that I cannot replace your parents, but I shall try my best to keep you happy. ठीक है. Now what is happening? देखो, look at the events. Sonali walked slowly along the road with a blank and an empty stomach. She had lost her parents in an accident and had no one to take care of her. Startled by the blaring horn of a call, तो यहाँ पे क्या हो गया? सोनाली अकेली है. Only one character is there. Now one more character is introduced, and who is that character? The science teacher. Okay, science teacher Mrs. Disa behind the wheel. That means she was driving the car. Okay, so we have now two characters in the story. So Sonali greeted her and stepped back for the car to move on. Mrs. Disa knew about Sonali's tragedy, that she has lost her parents. She came forward and said, "My dear, I'm really sorry to see you like this. Come, we shall go home, but ma'am, I don't have any home or family." Mrs. Disa hugged Sonali. I know that I cannot replace your parents, but I shall try my best to keep you happy. So here मिसेस दीसा जो है ना वो उसको हेल्प करने वाली है. सो वी हैव ओनली टू कैरेक्टर्स इन द स्टोरी. वन इज सोनाली एंड अदर इज द साइंस टीचर. ओके, Sonali could not believe that angel had come in the guise of a teacher. Guise मतलब क्या होता है? उसके वेश में. Guise means disguise. ठीक है, in the form of a teacher, and angel had come. अच्छा बताओ ये स्पेलिंग सही है क्या? A bright and hard working student as she was, Sonali flourished under the care of Mrs. Disa. Flourish means she grew up. So Mrs. Disa, in a way, adopted her, took care of her, and under her guidance, she grew up. Years later, she established an orphanage to help children who had become the hapless victims of fate. Hapless means what? Poor. Poor means doesn't mean that they didn't have money. It means helpless. They were helpless victims of fate. Fate means luck. Fate means destiny. ठीक है? Same as in the case of Vani, we gave a message that when she grew up, she started helping the other children. And same here, when she grew up, she started helping the other people. Got the point? A message is also there for the society. Yes, very good, Sunil. Sunil, very good, because here the spelling is wrong. What should come here? Angel, angel. Angel, this is angle which you have in maths. Clear? Story is clear, everyone? So what we did, we have done 2 stories and we saw that always there is a message when you're writing a story. Okay. Now the third kind of story which is used, which comes in the exam, that is what? Picture description. Look at the picture carefully and think of some suitable stories, some story which can give a message to the society. No, yes, we have to count the starting words also. Okay, we have to count the starting words also, Vineet. ठीक है Vineet? You have to count the starting words also. From Sonali till end you have to count the words. Chalo, should we start reading the story? Should we start with the story part? Start. I can read your mind. Your mind is saying yes ma'am, we should start. Okay, I have heard what you are saying and let's start now. Okay, till now we have got 43 likes. You people have got 43 likes. Okay, so your target is not achieved yet. Yes, planting of trees, afforestation, very good. Earth Day, wonderful. Earth Day is coming in your mind. What else is coming in your mind? Come on. What else is striking you? Evergreen. Yes, you can write about afforestation, very good. Planting of trees, teaching someone to plant trees, or you can talk about criminals. You can talk about criminals, that one condition was kept in front of them, that plant so many trees and then only you can be released from the jail. Yes, plant man. Yes, some people are there who are planting trees. Teaching of Abul Kalam. Spreading greenery for future generation. Okay, nice ideas you have. Yes, global warming. Yes, you can write the story of plant man. Yes, save environment. Okay, ठीक है. So you have got some ideas. You see what all things do you see in the picture, and it is not necessary, it is not at all necessary that you have to stick to this point only, that one garden is there and some people are planting the trees. Arey, what is there in that? Only thing is that when you are writing the story, ठीक है, so when you are writing the story, at one point of time some incident should come in the story where this picture can fit. बस इतना सा करना है. Write a story and somewhere in one part of the picture, one part of the story, this picture can fit in that story. That's it. The whole story should not be about only this thing. Got the idea, everyone? We can write Pranav walking the road, saw people cutting trees, he felt sad. Yes, you can write like this. Very good, Yash. You can write like this. Okay, so should we start? Yes, there should be a twist also. Okay, like when you go to watch a movie and that twist is not there, then you say, oh, it was a wastage of money. Yes, now let's read my story. Let's see the story which I have brought for you and say whether a twist is there in that story or not. Is it a good story or not? Green organization. Okay, chalo, we are starting now. Suffering from asthma, so doctor be in a clean and silent area where you can do breathe ever. I can't understand, Naveen, what you have written. Birthday return gift to nature. Very good. Keep your earth clean and green. Very good. Chalo, let's start now. Lots of ideas I have heard. I have read that okay, you are full of so many ideas. We have to only write hint and reminder. Yes. Okay. Now let's start. The topic which I have given to the story is the wedding gift. Okay. This is the topic which I have given, the wedding gift. Okay, the weddings hall. This today, no, Sunny has made many mistakes. The wedding hall was full of guests. Okay, let's look at each and every word. The wedding hall was full of. We have a fixed preposition here. Amidst, we have used one word amidst, मतलब उन सबके बीच में. Amidst all the humdrum. Humdrum मतलब क्या होता है? Noise. भाई शादी में जाओगे तो बहुत सारी noise होती है. So I have used the word humdrum for noise. Against all the humdrum, you can say hustle and bustle. The most important part of the ceremony. So once when I have used wedding here, for that wedding I have used the word ceremony. The most important part of the ceremony, the wedding was arrived. Okay. Suddenly the groom gestured. Gestured का मतलब क्या होता है? Point out करना. ठीक है, जो बोलना, इशारे से बोलना. The priest to stop. ठीक है, now the twist has come. The twist in the story is that everything was wonderful, happy चल रहा था. ठीक है, happy चला, and then the groom said stop. तो ये stop बोलना क्या हो गया? Problem हो गई. It's a problem. ठीक है, it's a problem, and everyone becomes surprised. Why? Amidst all these beautiful things which are happening in the wedding, why this groom has said stop? Suspense आया कि नहीं आया? So when this problem arises, it shows a suspense. And you know what will happen? When the examiner will read till here, he will be full of this thing, curiosity. Why did that groom say stop? And then this curiosity will force the examiner to read the rest of the story with interest. बस जहाँ interest develop हो गया ना, वहीं का तुम्हारा 4+1 5 नंबर तो यहीं मिल जाएगा. So you have to play with the interest of the examiner. Okay, bring that element of suspense so that the curiosity is aroused. Suddenly the groom gestured the priest to stop. This appeared to be some bad omen. Omen का मतलब क्या होता है? जैसे बोलते हैं ना, अपशकुन हो गया. अरे इतना अच्छा चल रहा है, शुभ चल रही है, शुभ चीजें चल रही हैं. Bad omen हो गया, मतलब कोई अपशकुन हो गया. This appeared to be some bad omen. The bride's father approached the groom. Bride का father तो बेटा हमेशा अपना पगड़ी लेके खड़ा रहता है. अरे आपके पैरों में पगड़ी अपना डाल रहा हूँ, मेरी बेटे को ले जाओ अपने साथ में. He is always there, no? अपनी सकम्ब वाली पोजीशन में बेचारा. तो ब्राइड का जो फादर है ना, वो परेशान हो गया. द ब्राइड्स फादर अप्रोच द ग्रूम. सन, वाई दिस पॉज? ठीक है, ऑल वेल आई प्रेज्यूम. अब बेचारा परेशान हो गया. वो कहता है कि भाई सब कुछ सही है ना, और मुझे लगता है भाई सब सही है. प्रेज्यूम मतलब क्या होता है? आई सपोज. मीन्स पहले से, प्री मीन्स पहले से अंदाजा लगा रहा हूं भाई सब कुछ ठीक ठाक है ना. येस ऑफ कोर्स, नथिंग टू वरी. आई जस्ट वॉन्ट यू टू फुलफिल अ स्मॉल डिमांड. नाउ वन मोर सस्पेंस इज देयर, वन मोर प्रॉब्लम इज देयर. एज इट हैपेंस इन द मूवी, पहले 6 लाख 10 लाख की गाड़ी ला के दो, तब मैं वरमाला, तब मैं विदा करा के ले जाऊंगा लड़की को. दिस हैपेंस इन द मूवी, नो? सो नाउ दिस वर्ड हैज कम, डिमांड. बस वहीं ठनक जाएगा एग्जामिनर का दिमाग कि ये क्या लिख रहा है बच्चा. ठीक है. सो ऑल वेल आई प्रेज्यूम, येस ऑफ कोर्स, नथिंग टू वरी. आई जस्ट वॉन्ट यू टू फुलफिल अ स्मॉल डिमांड. डिमांड that cannot be. अब यहाँ पे जहाँ डिमांड डाल दिया and that exclamation mark is also coming, तो ये किसका डायलॉग हो गया? ये डायलॉग है फादर का, जो उसके दिमाग में चल रहा है कि बेचारा इतना सारा पैसा खर्च करके शादी का तैयारी की है उसने. and now that word has come, demand. so this point is coming in the father's mind कि नहीं नहीं नहीं, ऐसा नहीं हो सकता, मेरा दामाद 20 लाख की गाड़ी की डिमांड नहीं कर सकता है. this is the dialogue which is going in the mind of the ब्राइड्स फादर. इतना समझ में आ गया सबको? बेटा यहाँ पे स्टोरी चल रही है तुम्हारी मैराथन क्लास की, सबको डिस्टर्ब कर रहे हो. अखिल, अखिल, यू आर डिस्टर्बिंग एवरीवन. We are doing story writing, and then again you are asking the same question, and I'm not reading the message also. What is this, Akhil? I'm not going to tell you the time of the marathon. We are doing story writings. You should concentrate here, and you are more worried about the class, the marathon, which is tomorrow, and when everyone is focusing here, and I'm not reading the messages also. What is this? Akhil, this is not fair. No, I'm not going to tell you, Akhil. I will not tell you. I will not tell you. You're disturbing everyone. सबको डिस्टर्ब कर दिया. सबको डिस्टर्ब कर दिया. आई एम नॉट गोइंग टू टेल यू. यू डिस्टर्ब द होल क्लास. पूरा जो मूड होता है ना स्टोरी का, वो तुमने स्पॉइल कर दिया. चलो नेक्स्ट. ठीक है, तो डिमांड वाली बात हो गई. अब आगे चलते हैं. अब वो पापा क्या होता है, पापा ऐसे ही बोलते हैं ना, अरे हम कहाँ से लेकर आएंगे, इतना पैसा खर्च हो गया, हमने बेटी को पढ़ा लिखा दिया, जिंदगी भर की दौलत हमने यहीं लगा दी, हम कहाँ से लाएंगे. ऑल दोज थिंग्स, isn't it? Now we are middle class people and cannot afford luxuries. Oh no, you get me wrong. अब ये सब किसने बोला? उसके पापा ने बोला. तो वो जो दूल्हा है, ग्रूम, क्या बोलता है? Oh no, you get me wrong. I do not seek any dowry. And the groom understood कि जो उसके father in law हैं, he is misunderstanding the meaning of that word demand. So he is clarifying his point that I don't want any dowry from you. Then what's your demand? बस सारी बात डिमांड पर आ गई. So you can make a good topic using the word demand, है ना? पूरी कहानी डिमांड पे चल रही है. Okay, the groom said, I want 250 fruit bearing trees to be planted by the bride's family in my village. So such a beautiful demand. ठीक है, I want 250 fruit bearing trees to be planted by the bride's family in my village. They shall be the testimony of our lifelong bond. जैसे जैसे पेड़ उगेंगे, पेड़ बड़ा हो जाएगा, and they are going to be, what is the meaning of testimony? Proof of our lifelong bond. This strange demand was fulfilled joyfully, and this was fulfilled joyfully. Everyone was happy to fulfill this demand. It was a beautiful, very sweet demand made by the groom. Yes, और बस यहीं पे ब्राइड के जो पापा थे वो तो बहुत ही satisfied हो जाएंगे. वाह, क्या दामाद ढूंढ के लाया हूं मैं, isn't it? The flourishing trees. Flourishing मतलब अब पेड़ बड़े हो गए, पेड़ बड़े हो गए और उनमें फल आ गया, फ्लरिश कर गया, ग्रो कर गया. द फ्लरिशिंग ट्रीज विटनेस द हैप्पी वेडेड लाइफ. अब यही हमारी पिक्चर थी कि उसने जो दूल्हे ने बोला कि हमें तो भाई पेड़ लगा दो. ठीक है, दैट इज गोइंग टू बी अ टेस्टिमनी टू आवर लॉन्ग लाइफ लॉन्ग बॉन्ड. नाउ दैट पिक्चर कम्स इन टू प्ले दैट दे आर प्लांटिंग द ट्रीज. Got the point, everyone? So at one place in the whole story, one point comes where that picture can be fitted. So at this point, that picture can be fitted here. So the flourishing trees witnessed the happy wedded life of the couple and also brought joy to the village children who relished its fruit for many years. Relish means to eat, taking the taste. Okay, clear everyone? So this was the end of story session. we have done 3 kinds of stories. एक तो outline दी होती है, that when the starting is given that kind of story, and the last one is the picture description where the picture is given and you have to write a story. Now no confusion is left, children. Any confusion is left? See the title which is given is the wedding gift, the wedding demand. You can write here in place of gift, you can write a demand, the wedding demand. You can write this also, wedding demand, ठीक है. Or you can use just demand. This is completely related to the image, Anirudh, because in the picture what was shown? What was shown in the picture? See, the people are planting the trees. This is the bride's father and this is the brother-in-law of the groom, Sala, ठीक है. And this is the girl, Dulhan, bride, सब लगे हुए हैं. And this can be the groom, देख रहा है सही लगा रहे हो कि नहीं लगा रहे हो. So it can be, yes. Clear everyone? चलो, now practice lot of story writing, ठीक है. Write, learn, because writing perfection comes when you write yourself. So all the best for your story writing sessions. Okay, and with this, goodbye and good night from Deepti Mam and Sukhoi Academy channel.